Growing up, I've always felt so drawn to people who I was attracted to, whether I was with them or not. Especially in middle school and high school, when I was just either dreaming or fantasizing being with those people, and just thinking what it would be like to have this actual relationship, be with somebody. Because I remember during that time, I was literally just someone who was struggling to just be in a relationship because I was always just scared of that rejection, scared of being in commitment in a relationship because I was scared of how that other person may have viewed me. So whether if I was not in contact with anybody or I was talking with them, there was always this pushback where I didn't want to be around them because I was self-rejecting myself, pushing them away. At the same time, I was just thinking how it would be like to be with them, just scared to take the opportunity to be with them. Even if they tried to talk to me or I wanted to be with me, I was either scared to approach or just be with them or just to say yes because of the extreme lack of self-worth or the self-rejection and even just the communication that I had. The issue I had was speaking with people and knowing how to talk with people. So what I did was I ended up fantasizing or just dreaming what would be like, the what ifs, the maybes, and then thinking that maybe they might communicate with me if I was in contact with them. Maybe they might hit me up, and just even with people who I wasn't with, just thinking about what if the maybes if I was with them, or fantasizing how everything would go, how everything would play out. And I'm sure if you're watching this video, maybe you had that experience where maybe you're thinking of this other person and you're just visualizing, thinking if you had this life with them, had a family with them. I never took the time to communicate because I was scared to reach out, so I was just thinking about how things would play out or how they go in my mind. But even if you're with somebody and there's no contact, you're thinking that maybe they might reach out, maybe what if there's something happens, maybe what if they might come back to you, maybe what if you actually go to that person. What ifs or maybes, which I literally had during that time. So a lot of it was my thoughts. But here's the thing, bro, you waiting on them is literally a waste of time. You thinking that these what ifs, these maybes, how these things might play out, even if you're not with that person and no contact, even if that person's away, you're wasting time, you're wasting effort. You might even be emotionally attached to that other person. And that other person you're thinking about with the what ifs, the maybes, they most likely don't give a fuck, bro. They might be thinking about their own life, and they're not even thinking about you. They're probably just out there trying to live their life, and you waiting on them is doing you no good. You're just wasting your self-potential, and you're not giving yourself any of that self-respect toward yourself. You need to let go of that other person. You need to let go and just live your life. Stop waiting on this person because they think you're the one. Stop waiting on your crush or whoever, thinking that something could happen, might happen, and maybe it's been like 6 months since you last see them. You have to move on, dude. You have to emotionally detach from that need. And this is something I genuinely wish I knew when I was younger. I was just thinking of how things could play out when nothing ever happened. So please, bro, if you are going through that right now, please have more self-respect and continue on your life. Be in your own frame and stop focusing on them of how things might play out, how things might go, how if they might reach out. They're probably most likely not going to, especially if it's been a long time. You have to let go. I believe you can do it, bro. Just let go of all these people who you might be emotionally attached to, these people you're waiting on.